Sorry, I should have expected this to be as disastrous as it probably is right now. Can you hear me? Yeah, it seems to be picking up. Oh dear. Bear with. Oh shit. Maybe? Do I look normal? I do look a bit normal. Let's get the blanket out of here. It's too warm. It's too warm. I've been cut. Hey up. Dylan, thank you very much for the subscription. Clearly that needs sorting. Dylan, thank you very much for the tier 1 subscription. Thank you very much for the 5 months. It's exceedingly generous. How's it going? Clearly I need to sort my alerts out. Oh, that is still there, that's why. Bizarre. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Can I get that to show again? I seem to remember there was a way to do it. Never mind. Dylan, thank you very much. This is going to be a very weird. Yeah, this is going to be a weird few minutes as I've. There we go. It's working. How loud is that? Is that loud enough? By the way, thank you very much, Sarabi, for continuing your gift sub. That is extremely generous as well. Thank you very much. It was quite quiet. I was thinking it was a little bit quiet, you know. Let me hop over to stream alerts. So, as title suggests, this is my first time just using regular OBS. We're just on the regular old OBS right now. I don't actually know if my audio ducking's working. Let me have a look. Does the music go quiet when I talk, basically? Does the music like get a bit quieter, or does it carry on? I hope so, because that was the biggest pain in the ass to set up. What am I searching? Stream elements. You think it gets quieter? Okay. I mean, it'll sort of. Ducking is working. Thank you. Welcome in, Total. Welcome in, everyone. By the way, sorry. This is super. Monlogged, welcome in. I'm glad to hear your mum is playing some Wingspan. Sarabi, welcome in. And once again, thank you for continuing the gift sub. Dylan, obviously, welcome in. Virtual Bread, welcome in. Total, welcome in. Just welcome in. The sound alerts aren't on right now. Oh, jeez. No, I didn't know that. You've done a bold text. Oh god, I've gone all blue. I've gone all blue. What's happening? I've also adjusted my camera slightly, so get my hair out of the way. I've just washed my hair, by the way. Ah, browser source is offline. I think I know why. It's because I think I mistakenly just thought it'd work, but that was wrong. Yeah, probably. No, I mean, I didn't actually mean to disable it, but I think the issue is not that it's disabled, it's that I didn't actually set it up. It doesn't look like it's carried over at all. Should we set this up live? Let me get those back up. Yeah, I've switched over to OBS. That's the point. That's the point I'm getting at here. First stream on OBS, regular OBS. We're no longer Streamlabs, no longer a Streamlabs stream. Goodness. There's some big teething stuff right now. Let me get a hold of myself. Let me get a grip. I'm slightly bigger now. You may have noticed, or you may have not. Settings. Let's get this set up. Drag and drop me into OBS, it says. You've dragged a URL into OBS. This will automate. Yeah. Right. Does someone want to give a sound alert a quick go? Just any of them will do. You know the drill. Thank you very much. Does that sound all right? Does that? I imagine it's probably quiet as well. I don't really know. Do. Perhaps quiet. Yeah. That's alright. I mean, I'm going to be really honest with you folks. A bit of this stream, a decent amount of this stream, is going to be me sort of pissing about with shit like this, trying to get stuff, you know, 100%. Because I could have done it off stream like a proper professional, like a proper professional would, but that's just not my style, you know. I'm having to like, I mean. Should be a little bit better. My microphone arm is so enormous that I have to like, if ever you see me like, it's because I'm looking over my mic arm to try and figure out what's going on. So I've just turned up the audio output capture slightly. Are you certain that audio ducking's working? Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. I'll have a little look, see if it's actually switched on. Can voice me or get that out of here. Filters. Yeah, we it felt like it was working over the bird. Yeah, I'm noticing the birds go quieter. But I don't think the audio capture goes quite. I don't know, you know. Right, this is it. You ready? This should now be working. Now it should be working properly. That seems to work. It had basically just not been set as a source yet. Yes, it's ducking. Good stuff. Good stuff. Look at that. Look at that. Fixed live on stream. We said the sound alerts were a little bit quiet, didn't we? Let me. Oh, sound alerts might still be quite quiet. Let me. If I. Basically, what I'll need to do is, I might just put the gain up on them. I don't know. But I know there's a way you can basically like, oh, listen to this trap beat, man. I've made quite a. Is this just like a constant update to see if it changes? Where's the thing? There's a thing where you can basically see. Do you reckon I should put this up on the screen so you can actually see what I'm doing? Because it's. I don't know if there's anything like I wouldn't want you to see on here. Like you basically, if I. So I'll hide maybe the activity feed for a bit. I'm just looking about, seeing if there's anything I don't want you to see, and there's not really anything I don't want anyone to see here. It's all fairly safe as far as I'm aware. Yeah, this all seems cool, right? Let me hide the activity feed temporarily. Just pop that away, and then I'll go. Blammo! Whoa! I also forgot that, so when you change over from Streamlabs lets you basically set the title of the stream and do a tweet before you even stream. And I forgot that you don't do that on OBS. You have to do it all manually. So I had to then go and do that post. So what I'm basically trying to do is, if I get the God, that one sounded horrible. That one sounded demonic. Did that sound right? Get properties on this, right? Do you reckon I should just have some like nice visuals? It did not sound right. No, I didn't think it did. It sounded very distorted. Control. So I should already be controlling the audio. Oh, sound alerts, here they are. So I'll put these all the way up. Just check. I've not got. See, I've already got a bit again. Someone do another sound alert for me, please. Just whack me with a sound alert if you don't mind. There's a lot of stuff in here, isn't there?
I feel quite hungry.
Oh god, it's all duplicating now, isn't it? Why is it doing that? I know why. Maybe if I get rid of that. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Right, let me get rid of this for a second.
I feel quite hungry.
Oh, there we go. That time it didn't duplicate. I wonder why that was. I wonder if it depends what scene I'm on. How does that sound? That's nice and normal. Is that too loud or anything? Is a good volume for you? I wonder why it was duplicating.
I feel quite hungry.
I do feel quite hungry. Right, if I put this back on, right, hit me with. Yeah, it's not duplicating anymore. That's some weird stuff right there. That's some real weird stuff. Or was it duplicating? I can't tell anymore. But yeah, I've got new alerts basically. The alerts are different now. But I mean, that one duplicated. What's going on? What? Why are some of them duplicating and some of them not? I'm gonna. Is it? Wait, no, I think I know what's happening. Have I got two sound alert sources in here? I reckon I do. I reckon there's two different sources hitting me with sound alerts right now. That's what I think's happening. And sometimes they're syncing and sometimes they're not, you know. Still no real alerts. No. Alerts are gone.
You got too far this time, you cattleman, tunic-wearing mollycoddle!
That sounded fine, see. I wonder if it's because I had sound alerts open in my browser. And, you know, it was like duplicating the audio on there. I'm not really too sure. TBQH. Right, let me put that back on. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I think that's fine. I think. Nope. There we go. Oof. It doesn't seem to look as nice as usual. I'll say that much. Maybe a bit more. Nah. I think it's probably because I've just used a new shampoo and I'm not quite happy with. You know, it's drying my hair out. Big time. I might have to put some Nicole's special leave-in conditioner. Bloody hell! Look at that. I'm like the Fonz. Do you ever try and like fix your hair with it while looking in like a camera or a mirror, and you can't like well, not a mirror but a camera, and you can't like get to the right points because it's like flipped or it's not flipped. I don't know. I'll do a bit of drawing. I've got Firefox because I think Slate was talking about how he uses Google Chrome as his like on-stream browser, and they use Firefox for regular browsing stuff. I use Google Chrome for my regular browsing, so I thought I'd get Firefox, you know, for when I'm browsing on stream, for when I'm just, you know. And look, there's my YouTube channel. Check out the YouTube channel. There it is. It exists. It's a thing. And I believe there's actually last night's stream is already up there. It's already up there. I'm not going to load it because apparently it's not liking that. It's not liking that. All right. There we go. It's me. As far as missions go, that was. So if you want to see a lot of chat around Frey Bentos, that's your place. That's the place to be. Joe, welcome in. How's it going? And happy Friday to you. Alerts, still no alerts. Very true. Right. Thank you for the shout out as well. I'm gonna do a drawing today. I'm gonna do a bit of drawing. I've lost my Firefox. I don't want to get rid of it altogether. No, I don't want to make it my primary browser. Get out of it. I'm gonna start on Gangrene's request from quite some time ago. That I should have done a long time ago. I should have done this a long time ago. But I didn't. Sorry. I'm gonna do it now. Bada bing, bada bum. Steen, welcome in. How's it going? How was your stream? I enjoyed what I saw.
Just part of the job, man.
It's still duplicating. Get out of here. Get out of here. Why is that duplicating? What's that all about? I reckon I know what it is, you know. I know what it is. I think I know what it is. I don't, actually. I don't. Let me try and fix this. It's just part of the job, man. Audio stuff, man. See, it's not doing it on the sound alerts, though, is it? No, what I thought would fix it, it's already like that. I think it must be something to do with the way. Don't get it, you know. I really don't get it. Don't get what it's doing. I'm trying to figure out what it is that's doing it, because I can't. Right, hit me with another sound alert. Keep them coming. One more time.
I feel quite hungry.
See, that worked, but I've just muted sound alerts, so it shouldn't work. You know what I mean? Don't make any sense to me.
Is that you? Are you mugging me off?
Where's that coming from? It's some sort of mystery source. I don't agree with this. Does it sound okay? Does it sound loud enough, that? Sounds good. Are you sure? Because apparently I don't know how to change anything about it. It's a bit louder. I can't. I don't know where the sound's coming from. Because I've muted what I thought was sound alerts, you see. And it's so some mystery source is kicking about somewhere. It's bugging me off. OBS is working as expected. Zach, welcome in. You can see the stream. Well, that's the main thing, isn't it? That's the main thing. And sound alerts are working. They're just not working. They're working in mysterious ways. Oh, what have I got the game set as? Have I got it set as Thief? Let me get that updated. Thank you very much, Tall. Art. Thank you very much. Gangrene, I saw you sneak in there. Don't think I'm missing you. How's it going? Welcome in. We are indeed finally getting on with your request. I'm currently just going onto the mod view so I can find the request and remind myself what the actual bird was. What the actual bird? Reward request view. That's Galapagos tortoise. That's wrong. A northern crested caracara. It was. Caracara. Oh, the bloody hell's a caracara. If I remember correctly, this was a lovely looking bird. We're fond of this. Look at that fella. Look at him. Majestic bugger, isn't he? Could just draw more tortoises. That's true. That's true. I'm going to take this opportunity, and I'm going to probably mention this a few times this stream, so apologies in advance. Tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be streaming around about 3:30, 4ish is when I'm going to start. I'm going to go live. I've got a bit of an announcement tomorrow. Something I mentioned last night. There's some exciting stuff coming. Tomorrow will be when I actually announce what exciting things I've been planning. I've been plotting. So obviously it's a Saturday and people have lives, but I wanted to sort of mention it in advance just so that people were aware, and if anyone was interested, exactly so. If anyone was interested, you can be around for it. Obviously, I'll be tweeting about it, and I'll be sticking on. VOD will be on !YouTube, and all that sort of thing. Jay Murray, welcome in. How's it going? But yeah, tomorrow, about 4 o'clock, so about 22 hours from now. 22 hours from now, I'll be going live-ish. And as I said, I've got a huge announcement. Very excited to talk about it. It's been very difficult not talking about it, as Monlogged definitely knows. Monlogged and Nicole are the only people who actually know about it at this rate. But yeah, it's a big announcement, and I'm just really excited, and it's killing me, you know, sort of. But I wanted to, you know, it's one of those things where I wanted everything to be ready. With that said, I'm going to stop talking about it now, or I'm just going to annoy people by talking about something that I can't talk about, you know. My hair is like expanding as it dries, and I'm just turning into like this sort of goofy looking lion. Without further ado, should we get this northern? In fact, I'll pick a picture to base it on. I'm liking this one because it's a nice, you know, it's a nice profile. But one of those, see, like if this was higher resolution, it'd be ideal. Because like that one on the left, drawing that one, that'd be great. That's pretty neat. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's perfect. Ideal. But I'm gonna like the colour of that is a little bit sort of it's a little bit more muted, isn't it? Look at that sort of I wonder what that is. Do you think that's like what do you call it? The sort of, what do you call them? Rib bit on chicken. No, a wattle. Do you reckon it's a sort of wattle down there? Because the other ones don't seem to have them. One's got a sort of wattle. Blue tip beak fella. It is quite blue, isn't it? Yeah, it's very blue. It's got really striking colours, this one. To combine with the mostly sort of black and white of the others. Please let me know, by the way, if the music is too loud. Because it looks quite loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. You're a wall, thank you. But yeah. Goodness me, it does sound quite loud when I turn it up myself, you know. But anyway. You're all wattles in my eyes. Sounds like fella from Overwatch, doesn't it? We're all waddles now. So yeah, I'm using OBS. The alerts I think are going to be alright there. I'm a bit worried about the sound alerts, but hopefully we're able to sort that. So this is a bird requested by Gangrene. I need to put the text on, don't I? Let me get the text on. Thank you very much. It's another great. No, it's not. It's another crested. It's another crested beast. There you go. Was it a smooth transition? So far, no. So far not really. We're having some odd audio issues, as you'd expect. But other than that, yeah, it's been fine. It's not really been bad at all. Like a lot of the stuff that I expected to be troublesome hasn't been troublesome, and a lot of the stuff that I expected to be easy has been troublesome. But I mean, the good thing about it, as some of you will know, is that because they're basically the same technology, there's essentially a feature where you can import everything. And it will import basically everything it can, everything that isn't Streamlabs owned, like, I don't know. And, yeah. So it basically does all the heavy lifting for you, which is really nice. Nice. It's actually really Nice, the town in France. What's going on here? I ain't drawn birds like this for quite a while, where I sort of draw the body and then the head and then... And I've sort of grown out of enjoying that. It don't really work so well on digital drawings to you know, do the stencils, I find. I've also realised I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Professional streamer. I have to have two sources for my sound alerts. One just default settings, and the other one I take control volume with OBS. So that's how I set it. But as I say, it seemed to duplicate it. Like I say, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. There'll be some hidden source somewhere that I can't see. Or it'll be like buried under another source, or embedded with a source, something like that. We'll figure it out. But it's working for now, and that's the main thing. Oh dear. Sort of alright with that though, you know. I'm sort of alright with it. Encourage you to fix your stream issues too, so thank you. That's okay. But like at any one time, anyone streaming is constantly suffering from some sort of issue with the stream, aren't they? It's always happening. Nothing's ever quite going right. Something like that, maybe. What was wrong with the stream? I was thinking that as well. Unless you mean mine. But I assume you don't, because what isn't wrong with this stream? I was wondering what was wrong with your stream, Unlocked. Besides the fact that you only have 2 wizard's cloaks and not you know, a whole wardrobe of them. Which I personally would expect at this point. I want a very slight curve. And then just straight down, basically. Lovely stuff, right. When people subbed it, cut off messages sometimes. Right, see. Wanting to get all those cloaks. Every Christmas I had another. I was really enjoying watching Little Nightmares yesterday. It's a game I probably wouldn't play myself. I don't know why. It's just, do you know, sometimes you get games where you sort of look at them and you think, I like the look of that, but I don't really want to play it. Despite the fact that I like it. But it's one of those for me. And that's the best kind of game to watch on stream. It's a game that you probably won't ever play, but you're interested in. And I watched Nicole play quite a lot of it. Particularly that bit in the schoolhouse. That's where I saw most of her playing. And yeah, it looks really cool. Got a really nice art style, doesn't it? Thoroughly enjoyed when playing it on stream. Can't imagine doing it off stream. Yeah, same. That's me with a lot of horror stuff, because off stream I don't really enjoy horror games too much. I tried to play a game called Call of Cthulhu not long ago. About a year ago, probably. Which a few of you will have heard of. It's like a sort of first-person horror game. Kind of inspired by Dark Corners of the Earth, the old PS2 one. And it was pretty good. It was alright, like it had some neat stuff in it, and I kind of enjoyed it. But I just didn't have really the drive to keep playing it. And then I was thinking the other day, that's probably one that if I ever did revisit, I would probably do on stream. But I have, I don't know. I have weird feelings about Lovecraft. Basically anything directly Lovecraft inspired. I try to sort of, I don't know. As those of you that know me know, I'm a big Death of the Author proponent? Ban? That's my whole shtick. But I think as well, does anyone ever feel a little bit of like Lovecraft fatigue now and then? I say this as someone who considers Bloodborne to be like their favourite game. But do you ever just think like, whenever you see someone else Lovecraft, you kind of like... I mean, there's ideas in Lovecraft, like the whole... Some of the ideas, some of the more sort of... Was that a Ko-fi subscription? Thank you very much, Zach. Sorry, that came through really weird. I didn't mean to react like that. Thank you very much. Let me open up my coffee just so I can have a proper good look. Zach, thank you very much for that. That's super generous. That is the first time I've had a coffee subscription on OBS, so thank you very much. It was, yeah, it was pretty terrible human being. But he is responsible for some. I'd like. Don't want to get sort of too bogged down in just slamming an old author. Not because I don't think he deserves any better, but just because. Where was I going with this? I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, I don't want to get too bogged down in it because it's not a particularly nice topic to talk about, is it? But I used to be quite into his stuff when I was in sixth form. I had a little Lovecraft phase, read a lot of his fiction. But I think I always kind of wanted to like it more than I did like it, you know? Do you ever sort of read something and you like the ideas behind it all? You like a lot of the concepts involved, and it's really intriguing, and it's nice to think about. It's nice to sort of sit there and have a think about what's going on. But while you're reading it, you're not necessarily enjoying it because it's a bit boring. It's not... I never really liked the way Lovecraft writes. I found it very... I don't know, I found it quite droll. Quite dry. Danny, welcome in. And Sprinkled Maggot, welcome in. Would you ever draw Annie Gurr? I don't know who that is, I'm afraid. Can you draw Danny because he's an inspiration to me? I don't know who that is either, I'm afraid. But welcome in. But yeah, just always found them a little bit dull, a little bit dry. But I think there's a lot of Lovecraft inspired works that are actually really good and really make good use of the concepts that he wrote about. Arguably more so than he did. And I think it's important to distinguish that I'm not just saying that because I don't like him. Or you know, the views he held, which, you know, again, I don't want to get into, but I just think, as a writer, I think he was not for me in every way. Liking to look for the Caracara so far. Very vulture, yeah. So the Caracara type of vulture, is it? I guess it's like one of the smaller sized ones, isn't it? Jivers, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in. How's it going? Get on in here. How's your stream? How's your Slay the Spire? Jivers has been playing. If anyone's a fan of Slay the Spire, Jivers loves it. He absolutely loves it. And he might tell you that he doesn't love it yet. He just likes it. But he loves it. He does love it. Maybe it's enough time has passed now that you can be honest about it, Jivers. You can be truthful with yourself that you do love Slay the Spire. What kind of dog is this? That's a good question, sorry, Dave. X-Radus, welcome in. But Jivers, thank you so much for the raid. You do love it now. Good stuff. Folks, for anyone coming in, I apologise if you get any sort of sound issues, the occasional technical bug, that sort of thing. This is actually my first ever stream using OBS, regular OBS. I've just switched over. So, you know, there might be a couple of teething errors. Sound might be a little bit quiet in places. But hopefully, if you choose to stick around, you have a nice time. Currently, we're drawing a bird that was redeemed. We have a redemption for 20k points. I will draw you a bird of your choosing, and this is a bird requested by a good friend of the channel, Gangrene Dream, and it is a northern crested caracara. Sounded good so far. Good stuff. Good stuff. Don't talk to me about sound issues. Updated my new soundboard. Now it doesn't work. Oh no. This is what I was talking about the other day. Like, sound issues, I think, are without a doubt the most stressful issue you can get in terms of, like, I don't know, like, you know, media, technical stuff, technical media stuff. And I too have that sort of tendency of every time I go to do something that I think will fix exactly. They seem to be working. Every time I go to sort of fix something with sound, I then end up breaking it, and I can't get it back to the original setting I had before that, and it just, oh, it drives me up the wall. Drives me up the wall. For some reason your text-to-speech work through your speakers, but not headphones. Audio is a nightmare. It is. It's so much fiddling about. I have an issue where basically my work, what I do on a sort of my day job, what is part of the job, ma'am, I should say. I take calls, I take customer service calls, and if I basically plug any sort of USB input into my PC throughout the day, my PC will automatically just decide, it'll detect that, and it'll just decide, oh, right, I see, so this is the new audio input. I'm like, no. Oh, sorry about that. And it'll just set that as the new audio device. I thought that was a sound alert for a moment. Sorry, I've just got some like random lo-fi mix off the YouTubes. And it's apparently some sort of NASA landing going on right now. I don't know. But yeah, Windows does love just changing your devices up for the fun of it. AskLG can have some rollback drivers. Already know they weren't. Yeah. Drivers are the worst for that sort of thing, especially when you're trying to sort of fiddle about on Windows, because Windows doesn't make it any easier. You'll be like, oh, let me change this driver to something else, and Windows will be like, no. What? Why would you? Why would you want to? Everything's working fine. You're like, no, it's not. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I remember when I used to have used to just use like this laptop, and the laptop came with all the audio stuff was handled by a Realtek software on there, and oh my goodness, it was a nightmare. Like, just no end to things going wrong on that. And the Realtek software just made it impossible to like make any changes. It just you'd be like, right, I want to update this to Realtek software. I'd be like, why? Why would you want to? What's wrong with it? No, I'm not seeing any issues here. Don't think so, Sunshine. Let me get some legs in. Let me pop a couple of legs in, you know. It's a moon landing. Except rather than moon landing, it's actually A northern crested caracara, would you believe it? Do you think any birds have ever tried to fly to the moon? Do you think they ever try and do that? But they, like, I don't know, like the atmosphere gets a bit too thin and they have to come back down. Maybe they pass out on the way up. That's a bit morbid, isn't it? I hope not. I hope that they're all sensible, you know. The Bluetooth thing is the bar updated and the woofer is now not compatible. Who released that? So what, they've released sort of drivers for the speakers but not the sub. Yeah, that's very poorly handled. I was thinking, like, I should probably, I don't know, maybe pay someone, like a musician or something, to write me some, like, sort of, I don't know, some loops to put on in the background, like bird-themed beats, you know. Sample some bird sounds and just make me some, like, lo-fi beats to stick on in my drawing segments and whatnot. If you know anyone who does stuff like that, I know there's a few musicians in chat, but I don't know. Obviously, what sort of thing? I do know Melodic Hammond, yeah. I hang out in Melodic streams quite a bit actually. Not so much as I used to. I do lurk in there when he's playing Resident Evil. Because I never played the old Resident Evils, really. I think I played a couple of demos. So I've been enjoying him playing, like, Code Veronica and stuff. I think he's on at the minute. Let me all do it for 200 bits. Nice. Nice. Try and ask how many. Could do. I'm thinking more because Hammond stuff is very... I mean, I shouldn't say actually because I don't know what sort of stuff he does. But if that's something that he does for people, then I'll definitely have a look. I think I've done this leg a bit too far down. I'm going to move it up just slightly, just slightly. It's about there. This music is nice though, yeah. Quite enjoying this. Do you think in an alternative universe there's a Northern Crested Caracara Drawing me on Twitch? Maybe. Maybe. If you subscribe to the infinite multiverse theory, then yes, there is. It's a moth stream, isn't it? What's this? What was being described there? Some sort of fabric? Might be able to point me in the right way. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I'll definitely have a look. I'll fly into the moon, of course. Sorry. I'm just putting chats out there. Like, I'm just putting topics out there and then immediately forgetting them. It is a bit of a moth stream, though, isn't it? Do you remember that bit in is it in Bug's Life where they fly into the light? Very sad. Very tragic moment. I'm wondering about what to play after this. If it's going to be something, you know, if it's going to be more Broken Triad, because we're on to stage 2 of Broken Triad now, aren't we? We're on to Act 2. I kind of want to get Broken Triad, you know, I kind of want to crack on with it, but it's quite an intense mission to go into, really, isn't it? It's a little bit intimidating. Funk the Void, that's a good shout. And yeah, Where's the Funk makes some really good beats. Been really enjoying lurking in funk streams recently, particularly when I'm working. Like I've been doing some assignments this week, kind of alongside my work, and yeah, just having that on in the background is really helpful, really handy. Just realised I've only drawn one leg, and that's okay. Figure this out. Yeah. Remember when 2 people came into chat and just asked me to draw? Just draw random things. That was weird, wasn't it? Shout out if you're still here. Hello, Tomo. Draw a Honda Civic, maybe. Draw a house, okay. There you go. This is why I stick to birds. Draw PS1. Bloody hell. Come on, folks. Don't take piss out of me. There you go. That's how you make your entrance, is it, Tom? I hope. You've soundtracked your VIP. Arise. Congratulations to the latest VIP. Congratulations, Tom. I hope I might have to tie my hair back. You know, it's absolutely. And Tom, I hope, thank you as well for the redemption. Let me get the tunes back on. And look, you even got a drawing for that as well. You even got a Honda Civic. Would you believe it? I'm trying to think, which is dangerous for me. Haha. That's something. That's a good insult, isn't it? Let me think. Don't hurt yourself. You have to be very quick to get in with that, though, don't you? You got to have that, you know, chambered. But she must hated like dad phrase. For me, it's the phrase I hate most is they started it, well, I'm finishing it. I hate that. Winds me right up. You'll understand when you get older. That's a shiter, innit? Not a nice one. No, I think I've done the wing too big now. It looks like this bird is wearing some sort of wearing like goggles at the minute. I think this line might actually be okay, you know. I think it might be okay. I'm gonna leave it for now. Because I think it'll be alright. You get the other leg in there. The leg's gonna come in like here. Bring it down to about... right down to downtown, you know. When I was your age, yep. Back in my day, classic. What are our thoughts on when you assume you make an ass out of you and me? Bit more cerebral, that one, isn't it? Although I have to confess, I've used that a couple of times myself, in like an ironic way, not in like a real way. I don't want to do someone like that. For those joining, sorry to those who are already here. And I've probably done it a bit too late, people might have left now, but either way. For those joining, I've got an announcement tomorrow. That's how I get you. I've got an announcement tomorrow, related to the channel, quite a big one. If anyone is around sort of 4-ish tomorrow, be announcing some exciting things on stream. If you got a bit of time, hop on in. Learn all about it. I don't know if I like how I've done these feet. For starters, this foot is significantly smaller than the other one, but I can always do a bit of digital trickery, can't I? Make it bigger on the other one smaller, that kind of thing. Mate time. Thank you, Steve. I should say Steen and, in fact, I don't know if I should say Steen and, but I'm going to say it anyway. Steen and Jivers both using the, rocking the stream cam. And it looks great. Let me tell you both. It's a good bit of kit, that. This isn't sponsored by them. I don't use that camera. but it's, but both of your camera quality is very good. Oh, this is all wrong, isn't it? It's not all wrong, but it's not great. What about your camera? It's the best, Tom Hope. The little crow in the corner. The pog crow. I assume that's you. I think that's kind of how I want it. Maybe I want the this talon to be a little bit longer and curving to the side. It was like in the fake green screen, but I would much prefer the quality of it without it. Yeah, I mean, I was saying in your streams, and I think whenever people ask, I do talk about it. I think green screens have their place, but I think it's always best to try with and without and just see what works for you. I think in your case, it did you some good there, quite a lot of good. And you're right, it did. The quality was great. I hope that doesn't come across as rude. I feel like you can be a little bit too cautious giving people. I mean, I know it's unwarranted feedback. It's feedback you didn't ask for. So again, I hope I'm not speaking out of turn. But I feel like, and I've experienced the same. Like you'll ask people, you know, what do you think of the stream quality, stuff like that. People say, yeah, it looks good. And then you'll make a change and you'll say, so what do you think of the stream quality now? And they'll go, yeah, it looks good. And you're like, well, now I don't know which. Now I don't know which is better. Like, was it better before? Was it? And they'll be like, yeah. So it's good when people good to get a bit of honest feedback. This is me being self-aggrandizing. Just messing around with the setting before I went live to see how it looked. Decided to leave it. Yeah, it's a good shout. Yeah, like I say, I think I always appreciate when people give a bit of feedback. Personally. I hope that doesn't come across as again, I hope it doesn't come across as me saying, listen, this is the most important thing you're gonna hear all day. So listen up. Alright? Trying to think how I want to do this sort of tuft around the head. Reminds me very much of when I did the hoopo for Tomahawk. And it had a similar sort of tuft around the jaw. And I found it quite hard to do. I think this might be alright though. This could be okay. I might get a bit of colour on it shortly. I think I need to fix this leg a bit, don't I? I think the legs, yeah, this right leg's a little bit too short, I think, is the issue. So let's get that. I've pulled down a little bit. Oops. Anyone got any nice plans for the weekend? I know that's very sort of radio DJ talk, but engage with the phone lines, man. Text in. Gives you money. I'm currently awaiting a lens to arrive, and then I'm gonna get back into bird watching, but I don't think it's gonna come this weekend. I was expecting, well no, I was thinking if it don't come this week, it's gonna be next week. Because it's coming from the US, I believe. So I'm kind of waiting on that at the minute. Sleeping game, that's it. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Back to work on Sunday. That is the big sad. But you got tonight and tomorrow. I'm getting rid of these. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope you... Well, you can go back on the VOD and you can screenshot them, I'm sure. But, you know, sometimes life's like that, innit? You see something you like and it gets pulled away from you. It gets erased by the system. I think this this lo-fi beat that is currently playing, I think it's sampling some seagulls. I can hear like some seabirds. Yeah. And that's not from my bird sounds. That's from the mix. That's neat. Are the redemptions fungible? Yeah. It's unfortunately, yeah. No, it's not unfortunate. That's the way I'd want it. I think I should probably have him a little bit, I don't know, like... More like that. I'm thinking. Operator Asshat, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in. How's it going? Very generous. Welcome in. How was your stream? What have you been up to? How goes it? For those joining us, we're doing a bit of drawing. As you can see, we're drawing a Northern Crested Caracara for the very lovely Gangrene Dream. And it's there's something off about it, you know, and I just can't quite place it. But welcome in. Did a bit of Phasmophobia tonight. Lovely pick. Thank you very much. I hope the Phasmophobia went well. It's really good at the minute, I think, Phasmophobia. It's got some like it's had some really neat updates. I think the thing with Phasmophobia, I used to play it quite a lot with some friends, and we sort of went off it a little bit because they for a while they didn't really update it a great deal. They kind of, you know, they made rudimentary changes every now and then, but nothing major. All of a sudden they've been absolutely smashing it with the updates. Like, they're really going for it at the minute, aren't they? There's like an almost like a renewed zeal from the team at Phasmophobia, and I really like that. And I've played a little bit more of it. It's good. That's what you like to see. Last time I played it though was just after they'd added the twins. It's twins, by the way. Just after they'd added the twins as a new enemy, or as a new ghost type. I'm not sure if it was because they'd only just been added, but basically we played 3 or 4 games, and every single one of those games the ghost type was twins. So we just stopped playing at that point. We're like, right, well, what's the point then? We know what it's going to be every time, and that got a little bit annoying. But I assume that's changed now. Adam, welcome in. How's it going? Is it just one person? Just one person doing it? Your first time playing it? Scare the shit out of me. Yeah, it does. It does. Only one. That's brilliant. No, you can only do co-op. You can do co-op now. I enjoyed that. For my sake, I'm glad you made that mistake. That's that. Vortex, welcome in. How's it going? They did. They absolutely did. And it's good, because that is a game that really... It's one of those types of games that really benefits from updates and whatnot. I mean, that's kind of a generic thing to say, because that's basically any multiplayer game, isn't it? Every multiplayer game benefits from having constant content updates, but I don't know. I'm going to put some colour on this in a second, because I'm thinking, I'm liking the shape. I want to maybe just tuck in the body ever so slightly. So what I'm going to do is kind of have it go like that. Is that a bit too... Is that a bit too sharp a change? Because what I'm also going to do is have the wing. So you're going to have the second wing coming in behind, and that'll kind of fill out this region. You know, I like this bird. It's a really sweet bird. Where are these found? Presumably in the north. Seems like an American bird. Northern Crested Caracara. Oh, it's in the falcon family, as it happens. It's found in South America, the southern United States. Well, that don't make sense. Including Florida, where it has been seen on the east coast, as far as extreme eastern Seminole County, Florida. I'm gonna stop saying these words because I'm making a fool of myself. It's mentioned a lot of places in the south. I don't know why this is called northern. Maybe it's northern in South America, I guess. They have a full team working on it now. See. It explains a lot though, because when Phasmophobia first came out, it was a bit it's very as the kids say, janky, wasn't it? Like, it really did feel like what it was. But it was great. Like, conceptually it's great. And I think with a game, especially when it's in early access, and like you say, if it's made by one guy, it got all the things it needed to get right. It got those right. And that's the most important thing. Like, it was replayable. It had its scary moments. Obviously, once you kind of got used to the game and how it played, it wasn't quite as scary, but it was, you know, it got all the essential stuff right. So a lot of credit to the developer for doing that, for nailing it in the way that they did. Remember, like, the sort of Christmas season last year, me and some friends were playing, we were just obsessed with it. We couldn't get enough of that game. We were basically playing it every night for a good long while. Come on. Come on. Give me the line. Give me the line I want. I can make that work. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm fairly happy with this, you know, as it currently stands. Hope you are too, Gangrene. I'll draw like a little log in here. I like the shape of the branch it's sort of standing on in this picture. It looks really neat. A cool looking branch. Oops. Does currently look like he's wearing a pair of sunglasses, doesn't it? Like wraparound goggles. So we will get that changed shortly. Guess it very much looks sort of, I don't know, like my dad on holiday or something. Can't be having that. What am I doing now? What are we doing out here, you know? Been playing a bit of Skyrim recently. Just into Total earlier. I'm sort of using Skyrim as a method of putting off getting back into Oblivion. Because I know my return to Oblivion is coming. So I'm kind of playing Skyrim as like a, you know, like a halfway between. But I was saying, like, if I start playing Oblivion, I'm not going to play anything else. So I have to be careful. But it's coming along. It's coming along. I'm going to change this eye up quite a lot because I don't like it at all. I mean, it was just a reference anyway for where it was going to be. But yeah, I've been playing a bit of Skyrim and I'm doing like a thief thing, obviously. So like, doing like a sneaky archer sort of build, that kind of thing, which is, to be honest, what I'd probably be doing anyway. But obviously, because I've been playing a lot of thief, I thought, yeah, let's do a thief thing. That'll be fun. Is that eye a bit too big? I think it's a bit too. Another picture as reference. Do you know what? I'm gonna make life a bit easier. I'm gonna draw him looking a little bit trimmer, you know. Something like that. Something like that. I think I was just talking about something. I've completely forgotten. Yeah, I've been playing a bit of Skyrim. That's it. That's basically the beginning and end of the story, if I'm completely honest. What I was getting at was that every time I start playing it, I'm doing Thieves Guild at the minute, and I can sort of enjoy it by, like, you know, doing a bit of internal RP, just like sort of working out the story in my head. I like to do that. I'm gonna get rid. No, I'm gonna keep the line in, but just as a guide. Just as a guide of what this is gonna look like later. But yeah, I've kind of made it work in my head, but whenever I'm playing, it just makes me want to play Thief. That's the issue. It's a big issue there. So I'm sat playing it, I'm like sneaking around, and I'm like, this is like I'm stealing a flute. I'm stealing like the same garnet over and over again. Left 4 Dead Before Oblivion, absolutely. Very excited to play some Left 4 Dead if people are down. But yeah, it just gets me wanting to play Thief, you know. But then I play Thief, and what I've been doing recently is I've been replaying old fan missions on Expert that I played, but just did in normal difficulty the first time. And I start doing that, and then I think to myself, what a wonderful work. No, I think to myself, I've already done this. I could be playing Skyrim, I could be doing like something new, and by that I mean playing a game that I have already played in the past. Why can't I get this line right? That mouth is a bit too far down. Oh, I hate when that happens. Don't know why I said it like that. It's Friday, innit? Which is a nice thought. Happy little thought. Folks, I really hope my my lens arrives soon. Been thinking about it a lot. Thinking about getting back into bird watching for so long. And it's, I don't know, it's been one of those things where it's, people will say like, well, why don't you just go do it anyway? And I don't know, something about doing the photography side of it is like sort of comforting for me. And I've not really ever been able to figure out why. I think maybe it's kind of like the what I've talked about before on stream, kind of like gamifying things, like taking lots of pictures of things as a means to sort of I guess collect the experience in it. If you take lots of pictures, then you come away with something, and I already come away with like wonderful experiences. Or just a feeling of inner peace. No, just like a feeling of joy from being in that space for a little while. I don't know. I think taking the camera along, it helps a little bit. You know, maybe that's not a good thing, but it works for me. And I already feel quite sort of anxious getting out and about at the minute, so doing something like that is a nice way to make it a little bit easier. Give me something. I guess it probably gives me something to focus on. Obviously, you're focusing on the birds while you're there, but sometimes the world can be quite overwhelming. And it's nice being able to fit it all into a lens. Is that a dead pixel or is that... No, there we go, it's a little dot. Still looks like he's wearing a... like he's wearing goggles, but we'll fix that. Let's get some colours on him, because I think we're pretty much there with the shape, aren't we? I'm happy with the shape. With how it's shaping up, you could say. Get a nice deep dark brown for the main body. Is that the right colour? It's quite dark. No, it'll be okay, I think. I think it'll be okay. Let's just get it coloured in, you know, let's not mess about too much. I'm gonna pull up a different picture for this, so I can properly get an idea of what colours I want to use. Just get the whole thing coloured in, shall we? I'll just work around that. There we go. Okay, let's get the so in terms of this colour, big honk. Let's get a bit of this in. You're not actually going to be able to see much no honk for me. What, did you not hear the honk? Don't tell me that. Don't give me that. Maybe it was because I talked over it, I don't know. Sound alerts are going to take a bit of work. They're a bit on the fritz. Yeah. It's so sound alerts is the chief thing that we have highlighted as being broken a bit in the changeover. So please bear with those. They are a little bit quiet, but I'm going to fix those off stream. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Something like that. I'm enjoying this one, Gangrene. I hope you know. It's been a nice one to draw this. I think I've said, do you know what? I should sort of celebrate this where it's due. I don't know. I should celebrate the fact that for the past few drawings, I have enjoyed them. I've enjoyed doing them a lot. And they've not all been easy. The Grebe was quite a tough one to draw, but it was really enjoyable. And I like that. I like that they're less stressful at the minute than they usually. Well, not even necessarily usually are. Just they're less stressful. Quite creamy. I might need to make that white a little bit less. In fact, what I could do is I could have, you know, so what we've got this colour for this bit. If we go ever so slightly whiter, that don't look whiter to me. That looks what? What? Oh, I'm on the wrong blooming layer. That's why. What a silly sausage I am. Yes, that makes sense. Right. Yeah, now I'm gonna convert this top bit. That's gonna be like full white, you know. Not quite full white, but much lighter. Just show the contrast in feather tones or down. Not really good with my anatomy. Like I never know which part's down, which part's not. I assume the softer feathery part is the down. Oh, thank you, Zach. I love having you in. I do really enjoy doing this. When it was first suggested to me as a little thing to try, I thought, I don't know, this could get quite it could expose that I'm not very good at doing this, but I think I've improved a little as I've gone, without sort of blowing too much smoke at my ass. Oh, sugar. I think, you know, I'm getting better at doing it in a style that I'm happy with. Tumshi, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah. So it become, every time I do it, it feels like it's becoming a more relaxing experience. I think when I did the Grebe last week, I was so stressed going into that stream, like really worked up, and just doing that drawing like really it really chilled me out. Very, very zen, you know. Hello Nicole, welcome in. I'm phone to Holly's not in stream, but love to you all. Love to you too. And I hope Holly is okay. That's what it's all about, Zach. We're spreading the bird love. Eventually, the mission is everyone on Twitch. But no, I appreciate that. I went through quite a horrible period. I won't go all dismal, don't worry. Went through quite a rough period a few years ago, and bird watching was like something I'd just started doing before that, and it was like it really sort of helped in that period, and it became a bit of a saviour. So I'm very grateful to the birds. You know, it almost feels like selfish to talk about it sometimes in that way, like, oh yeah, the nature came to my aid, when really it's just being in the right place at the right time. But it's also nice to think about. Got to learn to draw a set for Crimbo. Use straw but going to computers. Love watching this. Oh, good. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, I used to draw quite a lot when I was young. Then I stopped for a bit and then I started again. And I just kept sort of switching back and forth, jumping in and out of it. I'd always do like little doodles and stuff. And then, yeah, it just, I think past couple of years I decided to really give it a good go again. And like I say, this graphics tablet that I use for drawing, I've had it for about 12 years probably. Maybe not quite that long, maybe more like 10. But even so, I've had it for a very long time. As like I think it was a Christmas present one year. And it's gotten a lot of use out of it. It's very if I just sort of pop it up, it's very I don't know how well you can see, but it's quite mucky. Not mucky, but it's worn. It's been worn down over the years as this thing. But it's still going strong and it still works as good as new. And that's the main thing. Nature of all graphics tablets. They're sturdy little things, aren't they? Ever done plein air painting? It'd be lovely for birds. I've not heard of that. I might have a quick Google in a second, unless you could give me a real quick rundown. Yours looks like you've taken a screwdriver to it. It's not made of bamboo. I know. Oh, it was so sleek when I first got it, you know. It was proper handsome. anything that's like matte and new is just like, whoa. Don't know why I'm being so careful here. I can paint out of the lines. We love to paint out of the lines. It's what we're all about, isn't it? Then I want to convert to a more of a yellowish hue as you go down the beak. Probably up to about here, maybe. Yeah. Remember once I was one of the, probably the place that is featured most heavily on my, besides Bempton Cliffs, on my intro screen. I was in this nature reserve and I was just walking through and I was staring down at my camera looking at some pictures I'd just taken, and I was kind of like, you know, checking out if they were any good, if they were worth keeping, that sort of thing. And I heard like, it was like something out of a movie, you know. I heard like a twig snap. Do you know what I mean? Like proper movie stuff. And I turn around and there's just this little adolescent doe, a deer, staring back at me. Hey, up all my stuff's gone. Just staring back at me. And I physically gasped. You know, like proper out loud. And at the moment I gasped, it bolted off. And that is one of the most special moments in my whole life, I think. And it's just little stuff like that. Like that's, talk about how like having the camera there helps, but little moments like that couldn't have caught with a camera. And that's something that, like, I feel like even if I explain that to people, they can sort of listen and go, yeah, I can imagine that is magical, but people have moments like that, don't they, where it'll only ever be as special as it is to you. And that's a nice thought. It's a really nice thought. Nice one, Ron. I had a child's graphics tablet when I was about 10. Sure, it could have helped me survive an atomic blast. It's like the cockroach of hardware. I like things that look weathered. Yeah, same. Yeah, I think it's funny, innit? Because when you first get stuff, and they're like really sleek and clean and all that, it just makes you very nervous, doesn't it? And the entire time that you're using them, you're on edge. Whereas when something's a bit battered, you know, it looks used. Pre-loved is the marketing term on eBay. That's that. You can sort of relax a little bit then, can't you? Painting outdoors on an easel. Oh, I see. Right. Yeah. I mean, I would love to do something like that, but painting is like, as in actual painting, is something that I've never properly gotten into. Like if I go through my desk, I've got like 3 different paint sets. Like I've got watercolors, I've got oils, stuff like that I've sort of collected over the years. But it's just something I've never committed myself to outside of when I was back in school. But I would love to try painting, like real life painting. Yeah. Give him like a little sort of dark tip at the end, I think. Just so if I get this colour, I just kind of do like a little dark tip like there. But yeah, that would be amazing. Do you know what? Anything like that, it just makes me think of... It's probably a little bit sort of cliche, but it just makes me think of Van Gogh. That sort of thing. Painting out in the outdoors. Do you ever see that Loving Vincent film? Came out a few years ago. It was basically a... it was a film about sort of the last years of Van Gogh's life. And I quite like that eye, you know. It's quite a sort of sweet eye. Yeah, every single frame of that film is a separate painting, and they got like something like 80 odd artists together to replicate the style of Van Gogh, and basically paint every single frame of this film. So they filmed the whole film and then they painted on top of it in the style of Van Gogh. And it's beautiful. I was very fortunate to see it while it was in cinema. But yeah, it was wonderful. Really, really good. As like a film in itself, like in terms of like being like a drama, a biopic sort of thing, it's fairly, you know, it's by the by. It was like by no means bad, but had it not, just experiencing the art in that way is really, really special. I think it's worth a watch. But if somebody, like for example, if somebody went and watched it and said, "Oh, the story was a little bit boring," that was the only thing, I'd understand. But I think like it's one of those things where like the imagery, what you're actually looking at, is so captivating that it wasn't a problem. With Willem Dafoe, yes, there's a Willem Dafoe in it. It's got him out of IT Crowd in it, I know that. And it's also got Jerome Flynn in it, I think. Let me have a look. Unless I'm just thinking of a different Willem. It's film. No, maybe not. But yeah, it's got Jerome Flynn in it. That's basically how they... So yeah, a lot of the moments in the film are based on paintings from Van Gogh's life. Willem Dafoe flick with him. Yeah, do you know what? It sounds familiar to me. Oh, it's a bloody ad, isn't it? Come on. Thank you. Yeah. It's very, very striking. Oh, it was actually there, the other film. But yeah, very good film. Really worth watch if you're interested. Eternity's Gate, yes. So that's the film with Willem Dafoe. I see. Yeah, I am. I have to say I'm quite liking that eye. Like it's obviously it's not the most realistic looking eye ever, but I don't know. I like it. It's a bit you know, makes me smile. You bugger. Time to get an just listen to that. Going for it. Wasn't expecting this. But I certainly am not complaining. You want to play so bad? Now I'm going to. I'm glad I could provide you with something to inspire you. I'm not going to say I'm providing the inspiration, but glad the music has. Right, let's get a bit of this colour under the, because this is the sugar. That's where we want to be. Oliver, I'll try that one out. Sounds like the start of that Scissor song. 20 something. And also the start of the song at the start of the album. What's all this? Did I not colour this bit in? Did not. Supplied it. Well, there you go. Thank you. I'm glad I could. I'm glad I could inspire you in that case. I like this, you know. I'm dare I say it. I really like the head, the way it's turned out, or turning out. Because we're not done yet. Like going on music streams and playing guitar over it. See, that's something I love, like the idea of just being able to like improvise like that. That's a cool, that's a really cool idea. ...2022 I'm hoping is the year that I get fully back into trying to learn piano. So fingers crossed, folks. And then I can stop nicking other people's beats. So for those who are wondering, right now I am putting out an outline for the colours so I can get rid of all those the sort of spillover or have drawn outside the lines. And then I might get a bit of, I need to sort of figure out, I think the hardest part of this, not necessarily hardest, but the next big thing to approach with this is the kind of more subtle feathering around the torso and back. I'm trying to make music too. You know, make some lo-fi beats to burb too. I love that. That'd be excellent. There's a I'll play it in a second. There was a bird call, the bird call of the kittiwake that I was listening to the other day. And the reason a kittiwake is called a kittiwake is because the sound, the call it makes is it sounds like it's saying kittiwake but really fast. And I was listening to the call and it's very rhythmic and it sounds like it's just begging to be sampled. You know Cosmo Sheldrake? I don't think so. Don't ring a bell. There we go. The most annoying part is now out of the way. I think you'd love it. I'll have to have a look into that. What's that? Cosmo Sheldrake.
Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
I see why you're recommending this now. I'll have to make a note of this. Oh, that's bright. I'm gonna give myself a little bookmark there. Little bookmark. Thank you for the recommendation. EP of just bird songs. Now that sounds like my sort of thing. I've got a I once when I was first initiating the wake up call. I don't care. I'll have a look because first time I was when I was first getting into vinyls, I had this sort of phase, which I think quite a few people get. Probably. I had this phase where I was like, right, I just need to amass as many as possible, you know. Just buy loads of vinyls. It would be great. And I ended up going into Lush, do you know, the bath bomb shop? And I bought this, like, it's basically like a compilation of sort of instrumental, like kind of classical stuff, but with like bird sounds over the top of it. It's called Synesthesia, and it's lovely. I really like it. I'm a big fan of that. Yeah, it's pretty good. Which I always find funny because like we're back to the moon landing. I don't know. I just wouldn't expect to go back and still enjoy that, but I did. I do. It's all right. I need to cut out this bit. Let's get rid of this bit. I thought I was done. I was wrong. Can you believe? Right. Let me say this. Can you believe that we've been streaming for... I can't see my uptime on Streamload on OBS. We've been streaming for however long we've been streaming. I think about 2 hours now, isn't it? Yeah, a little bit over 2 hours maybe. Maybe a little bit under. And I haven't mentioned Frey Bentos once. There you go, as your first mention. You have the Untitled Goose Game music on vinyl. Nice! Is it the one where... Is it like a very minimal cover? It's just like a blue... It's just like blue in it, and then it's got the goose in the middle, I think. Frey Bentos. You mentioned it, but I didn't see it. I'm sorry to all. Maybe I was on a sponsored strike from Frey Bentos. Sponsored by who, you ask? D-Spam. I was all bent tossed out from yesterday. Right. I've actually ordered, I keep forgetting, I've pre-ordered the soundtrack to Sable on vinyl. So that's coming in like April, I think. I'm very excited for that because I love that soundtrack. Love that game. Really love it. What's going on there? There we go. There we go. Collect video game vinyls. See, I had a phase of getting quite a few soundtracks. I've not gotten one for quite a while. This will be my first in a while. What have I got? I've got the Bloodborne one. In fact, no, it's not the first one in a while because I got the Demon Souls soundtrack like a few months ago. So like I'm not really interested in that anymore, except for, you know, this, and this. Now I've got the Demon Souls one. I think I've got the Bloodborne one. Trying to think if I've got any more. I think that might be it for video game soundtracks. It's probably not though. A little light sort of streak with the head. It's quite sort of gangrene. I hope you don't mind. It's gone quite sort of not cartoony, but a little bit. It's a little bit sort of anthropomorphic, isn't it? But I quite like it. I like the way this has turned out, if I'm totally honest. And I'm going to carry on down this direction. Looks great, thank you. Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. I swear, where's the funk streams are just like medicine for like a hard day, you know? Best way I can put it. Looks like it would give you great side quests. Absolutely. Speaks in riddles. Oh, I'm being a silly goose, aren't I? Being a bit of a silly goose there. I'm being a right silly goose and all. Like the Untitled Goose Game. That's me right now. Professional silly goose. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we bloody go. you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make myself a little colour palette. Make my life a bit easier. I don't need to do those ones. It's just that one, that's the main one. I always forget to do that. It's very helpful. Nothing like chilling to some lo-fi, playing some thrash metal. I love it. Tell you what, this chat does proper make me smile. Like, it's a real good time streaming to you lot. Ah, I get a nice little line done here, but I think it's going to have to be a really thin one. I've got all the villagers for my Animal Crossing island. Thought I'd share that. I'll tell you what I've got. They're all here. I've built all the rooms as well, so now I'm literally just waiting for them to move in. First one's moved in. But I've got 2 more waiting. Who have I got? So I've got first Animal Crossing villager I've got, who was the last one I actually picked, but they're the first one to move in. Bo. And she's lovely. She's great. I think she's a gazelle. She's a deer. And her personality is lazy, and I can relate to that. The other Animal Crossing village, I should say who I started with. I started with Teddy. It was a great time. He's proper sporty, he is. We were chatting about wrestling the other day. And then I also started with Tammy. I was very lucky, Nicole tells me, because I started with 2 bears. So I've got Teddy, who's like proper sporty wrestling lad, and I've got Tammy, who's like moxie, is the word I'm going to use, as demonstrated by this picture. And then I've also got, so aside from Burr, I've also got Nana hopping in, who is a pink monkey. And at first I wasn't so sure about Nana, you know. I sort of went, But then I chatted to her a couple of times on the island, and I was like, yeah, you seem great. So I was like, yeah, we're sticking with Nana, and we like Nana. You got Sprocket, and he won't let me not work out. Is Sprocket the robot one? Yeah, the robot bird. I like Sprocket. He won't let you not work out. My big mistake. No, don't do that to Sprocket. Don't do it. What's my final villager? Sorry. So I've got Nana. I've got Burr. This is terrible. I can't remember. I'm not as acquainted with... Oh, it's one of the sheep. It's one of the sheep. Is it Wendy? Yeah. Is it Wendy? Oh, goodness. I don't know if I can remember. I'm pretty sure it's Wendy. Wendy is my final villager, and I like Wendy. Apparently, I don't like her enough to remember who she is, but you know, I expect to become fond friends with Wendy. Not very windy here. Very good. Very good. I'm gonna go for a slightly lighter shade now. To sort of highlight some of these, to highlight some of the feathers coming down. I always find this to be the hardest bit of drawing birds. You know, what's the first thing you think of when you think of birds? It's either the beak or it's the feathers. The feathers are tough. I find them very tough to draw. Because I never know what to do with them. And they're quite intricate, the feathers. And I've tried a bunch of different sort of techniques to drawing them. And I tend to sort of settle on something different every time, and that's not necessarily the worst way of going about it. It's kind of fun. Just trying something a bit different each time, you know. And even this I'm not hating. I'm not hating it. I'm not loving it, but I'm not hating it. But I'm not loving it. It's gonna take a bit of thought, I think. Gonna take a little bit of thought, that could work. Just get a bit of red in there, you know. Mix up the colours. Because there are kind of like there's reddish highlights. And I think it kind of suits the rest of the design of the bird. So what we then want to do, I head into this bit, and we basically need to this is gonna be a bit of a funny bit to do, I think. I hope this works, because if it does, I think it's gonna look really good, you know. If it doesn't, it's gonna look trash. Be alright though. Be alright. So these are kind of just like feathers that are darker. That's it. Just little feathers. It needs to get they need to get like more condensed though as we get closer. It's maybe not that much, but yeah. Like that. Then they're gonna slowly but surely get very, very tightly grouped towards the bottom. I think think I'm just checking how long I've been up, sorry. Just I'm gonna try and finish this whole bird on stream. Is what I'm gonna try and do. You know, just do it from start to finish, why not? And we'll see how much time's left after. Got a bit of time, we'll put a bit of teeth for something. Maybe like a game of Wingspan there, you know. Because, like, there's no point in necessarily starting a thief mission not to finish it, you know, like, ooh. I don't want to stream real long today, I feel quite hungry. That sort of thing. So I might have a little game of Wingspan or something.
I feel quite hungry.
I spoilt that for myself. I knew it was coming, but I just saw the little update out the corner of my eye on the feed saying, you know what's coming. I think these need to get a bit more numerous as they're coming down, you know. So they start off not very numerous, and then as they come down, they become over numerousness. I like the way they look though. I'm really happy with how this is coming along. That's why I'm sort of more inclined to finish it on stream, because I like something a lot. If I was really worried about it, got the Gangnam Style dance in Fortnite. That's your update of how you do it. Well, that sounds like a good update to me. Yeah, usually, if I'm like nervous about a drawing, if I don't think it's going very well, I will be faster to say, right, I'm gonna finish this off stream, because I'm sort of at that stage. I'm like, I need to make some real changes here, and I'm too nervous to you know, do this on stream right now, because it's not going the way I want it to, etc. But this I'm very much enjoying it. I'm liking how it looks, and I'm gonna get it finished. And that right there is a finished painting, as our Bob would say. We're sort of nearly done here. Just in these body bits, I mean. Like I said, I just want to sort of create like a bit of a bit of a gradient, kind of like it looks like it gets more frequent as it goes down. Is the intention, really. I hope it doesn't just look like a hairy leg. Shouldn't have said that. All anyone's gonna see. NFTs, I see. Read that as gangrene style. Yeah, I read it as gangrene style. I'm glad I wasn't alone. I think that's okay. I want them to be a bit less frequent though. Would it look better if, rather than being like just lines, if they were like little sort of blocks like that? Or sort of like that? Nah, I think they're fine. I think they're fine as they are. Or are they? Probably. Ah. Being kind of lazy here, though. I should be doing this with shading, but I'm doing it with colour instead. Don't know why it's lazy. Inaccurate is what I mean. Something like that. I've just realised I did all that. Do you know what? I need to get the tree bark in. And the legs. I ain't done the legs yet. Why haven't I done that? Come on, man. Get the legs in. I kind of want the legs to be like this colour, to be honest. Maybe slightly, yeah. Birds are so vibrant, man. So vibrant. There's still the slight issue of this foot being larger than that foot. The left foot being like, or the bird's right foot being. But I think I can fix that. I think I can fix that in a fairly easy way. Fairly easy. Oops. And I'm essentially just going to make this one a bit thicker. A thicker foot, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Quite a good headspace tonight. Spent a lot of this week not in a good headspace, and tonight I'm feeling pretty good. You know, like stuff is kind of making sense. It's in the right direction, kind of thing. And that's a nice feeling. Hello, Fung. Welcome in. How's it going? How's your day treating you? How did work go as well? I think that's about right. I think that's the right size. I think we're a-okay there. We're just doing a little bird drawing for our very own gangrene. That's wrong layer, that. There we go. Gonna crack a beer now. I don't blame you. I might have a beer tonight. We've got some. We don't usually have them, and I haven't actually drank since Christmas Eve when I had a bit too much, and I made I was a silly sausage. So it'd been my first drink since then. But you know what? It's that kind of night, you know. Why not? Little treat. Little treat. Get them claws on. One day I'm gonna draw one of these birds and I'm gonna give him like real nice nails. Like they've been done. You know, like they've had the nails done somewhere nice. Gangrene, this is gonna be, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be like the highest resolution bird I've done yet. The resolution gets slightly more each time I draw one of these. It is virtual bread. It's different, as they say. Let's get all this coloured in. Oops! Whoa! Whoa! It's all wrong. It's nice. Okay. It's all absolutely a-okay. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about this tree bark looking a bit funny. We'll sort that out. Sort that out. Remember at the start of the drawing when I didn't make this claw, long enough to loop around the branch? Well, here we are, and we eventually did make it long enough to loop around the branch. These are the exciting developments that happen in a bird drawing. You know, hold on to your hats, because it's an exciting time. I think we're very nearly at the end of this, which is neat. In fact, I haven't done the dark shading yet, have I? I've done the light shading. I need to do the shadows. But we're very near to completion here, which is neat. Tell you, this has been a real fun one. A lot of fun. Just that bit. Looking a bit funny, this, do you know what? I think one of the reasons there's the size discrepancy between the 2 feet, I think it's this toe. This toe looks odd, doesn't it? Why's that toe like that? Let's get that fixed. Let's fix the toe. Let's get this toe fixed. So, what you want to do, what you're gonna want to do is, I think what's happening is, I think it kind of comes over like that. Does it? I think it comes up like that maybe, and then there's also the foot underneath, which is like that, kind of. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that. For shortening, that's very true. That's a good way of putting it. It's weird because the toe I'm trying to do it as similar to the picture where the toe is kind of curved to be on its side. It's a bit odd. I can do it with shading actually. I can make it look better with shading. There's much to that we can do to sort. But I believe the right decision has been made there. I used to the sort of crackle can I used to be really paranoid about when I first was listening to vinyl. Obviously this is probably like an artificial crackle that they've just put over the top of it, the music that is. I used to get really worked up about it, and I would buy all like this vinyl cleaning stuff. Like I had one of those like carbon fiber brush sort of things where you play the vinyl on the deck and you brush it as it goes round. And I had like liquid and stuff. I had like different solutions for it. And what I eventually found was that I was basically doing more damage than good. Like you can overdo these things. And I would like, when I was using the carbon fiber brush, I was trying to take dust off the record. And what I was actually doing was I was making but you gotta be careful with it, Funk. If it's the one I'm thinking of. So thing about them, I'm sure there's a proper way to use them, but whenever I use them, what I found was you would get all the dust off one side of the record. So you would get all the dust off this side. But when you flip the disc over, it basically moves all the static from the top of the record onto the bottom. And suddenly I would flip the disc over and there would just be dust all over the bottom. So I would then do the same on that side, and the same thing, you just have this constant thing. So what you end up having to do is you end up dusting off the top, playing that side, you flip it over, then you have to dust it again, play that side, and then by the time you put it back in the sleeve, it's blathered. So like try it out maybe because I used to live in quite a dusty room, so that probably didn't help. Not real dusty, but a little bit dusty. It's quite an old house. So maybe give it a go on like one of your on like a cheaper thing, and just see how you get on with it. It might be wrong. I might be wrong, but I never had a real good experience with them. There's another type. This type I never tried, where it's more of just like a flat felt block. I never actually tried one of those. I wonder if that's better. What I do still use though is I'm trying to get this out of the way. I still use one of these at the bottom right. I use it every time. Yeah, a little thing like this. It can even be something like that, just to brush the stylus. And I basically use that after every single side. I think that's like the best thing you can use. Use it for old records. The one I have doesn't even pick up the dust. Just moves it into a line. Yeah, that's the issue, innit? You get that with so many. Like I say, what I've ended up doing is just not. Like, if I've got a record that's... To be honest, most of the stuff I buy these days is new. So I don't have the issue as much. I don't really need to use it. But I tend to these days, I just let it go. Like I don't really have many records where it's so dusty it'd damage anything. But the ones I do, I'll give them a proper clean. Like, I'll spray the solution on and stuff like that. Like, I'll use liquid for that. But anything else, I just stick it on and play it. Yeah, definitely get a stylus brush. They are. You ever like look at your stylus and you get like a real good look at it. And it's just like I doubt there's a good picture of it actually, but you've looked before, haven't you? Yeah. Yeah. Like I say, because I don't really do any like crate digging or anything anymore. I used to do it all the time, so that's probably why I got so like nervous about it. It's because I'd come back every day with like a bag full of just like proper mucky old LPs. But now, like I say, I don't buy records as often as I used to. And when I do, they're usually brand new. So I don't have to worry so much. And clean your player in years. Cleaning the whole thing is a bit tough though, isn't it? Like it's a bit of work. I had to get like quite a bit of stress with mine not too long ago. Where essentially the belt was slackened. No, it wasn't slackened. Was it too tight? It must have been too tight, I think. No, it wasn't even to do with the belt. I replaced the belt. But it was, the motor was going too fast on it, so it was obviously the standard speed for a record player is what, 33 1/3. Mine was going at about 34, between 34 and 35 basically, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's like if you hear a song that you listen to a lot and you hear it at 35 instead of 33 1/3, you notice straight away, don't you? It took me ages because the record player I got, my dad gave me. I used to have another one, like a cheap one, and then I basically begged my dad to give me his old one that he don't use anymore. But there's like, because it's quite old, there's no like manuals or anything that you can get at, so I had to basically just figure out how to sort of fix that myself. We'd say you like the crackle. Not really. I mean, a lot of people like it. like I say, for me, it's one of those things where it just makes me real nervous if I hear too much of it. It is ASMR though, yeah. I think it's more, yeah, I think the crackle's fine because on like any old record, you're always going to hear crackle because it's just the sound of the grooves being worn down, isn't it? It's when you start hearing like those little pops. That's when it's horrible. Especially if you, I listen to records a lot with headphones on because I'll usually like sit next to Nicole while she's playing Skyrim or something, and I'll sit and listen to music. And if you got headphones on it, you go to listen to a record, it starts popping and skipping. It is like makes you jump out your chair. It's horrible. It's very nasty. Trying to think how I can sort of add a bit of shading in here. It's actually going to be visible because it's not really going to be visible, this, because of how light it is. I think I'll have to switch to hard light for that. That's fine. That's fine. We'll deal with that when we come to it. I do worry that the lo-fi is a little bit generic, but at the same time, like, it does work, doesn't it? Like, it's, especially when I'm drawing it, it does help. Like when I used to do these I think one of the reasons I enjoy doing the drawings more is from having music on, because I used to do these drawings in silence, basically. Like I would have bird sounds playing over the top. But I wouldn't be able to hear him, so I was just sat here in dead silence. And it feels like you're a bit on the spot when you're doing that. So just having a bit of music on goes a long way to just keeping you in a nice spot. That's the scene, yeah, definitely. Gives X-Radus something to play his thrash metal to. Especially a bit of wee jazz, yeah. Trying to decide if I'd... Oh, I've got an idea. Got an idea. Giving myself an idea, really. Maybe that'll work. Oops. Maybe something like that. Can't really tell. Can't really tell what this is missing. Do you know what would help? I don't know why I've still got this like that. Getting toucan vibes, yeah. Oh yeah, we've never done toucan, have we? But it's very similar colours, isn't it? Two can have the same colours. Zach, I want banning them. Listen, you two are gonna have to make a decision. You can't keep confusing them. You can't keep confusing us like this. One of you is gonna have to make a decision. Toucan's like, yeah. Alright then. I've had my time in the spotlight. Caracara, it's your time to you know, fly the flag. Toucan, I missed the joke anyway. Oh. Zach, I thought we were riffing off each other, but I riffed down the other street, you know. It's embarrassing, that. I'm sorry, Zach. I'm sorry. My shame has no bounds. Yes. Nah. Yeah. Maybe. It's all gone a bit Crimea River. Ah! Oh, Project, thank you very much. Welcome in. How's it going? Thank you very much for the 4 months. That is super generous. How's it going? And thank you again. I think we're... yeah. I just wanted to get more of a sort of ridge going, you know, like a little crest. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. I'm in a good headspace tonight, which is nice. We're in a good place. We're drawing a little bird. Quite a big bird, really, isn't it? Drawing a big bird. We're just vibing. We're just vibing. But yeah, I'm glad to hear you're doing well as well. Let's, do you know what, let's get a little highlight going. That's too big, too big, too big. Yeah, maybe like that. I always find this quite hard to do, because I think it's just something to, like, I don't know. It doesn't. I don't want to say humanize, but putting a little, just like a little bit of light around the eye, it really does. It goes a long way, doesn't it, to making it look 3D, giving it a bit of texture. Back on the rockin' jams. So what I'm gonna just sort of experiment with here is a bit of hard light. So these are going to be much darker, much deeper shadows. Basically, just try and, like, I think I'm gonna have to be careful with it though. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna give it a little go. Let's get crazy. I think it might just be a little bit too much, but we can always sort of just bring down the opacity or something like that. But it just, like, I don't know, it just adds a bit of depth to the face. I feel like we're missing. We'll do something like that maybe. And then if we just get the... You have to look at it from a distance, I think. I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't think it quite works. Maybe if I change the colour a bit though. So instead of that, if we go for something a bit more... hue saturation. Doesn't quite work, does it? Doesn't quite gel with the rest of it. That's how I'm feeling about it right now. Is it's just not, it's not quite there. Yeah. I can't tell you now. I feel like that's it. I feel like that's good, but maybe if I just reduce it a bit, just tuck it in a little bit, you know, because it's quite protruding. Too much. Imagine light source and shadows are opposite. Yeah. It's more kind of, because I want to have this here. Yeah. We've done this all right here and now, Funk. This has been in the last however long we've been streaming. But I'll take that as a very nice compliment. Thank you. Thanks, man. We've been. If you'd like to see the Birds on Stream collection, there's the full gallery. There's all our lovely bird friends. Thank you. Appreciate that. I really do. This has sort of quickly become like my favorite part of the stream. It's a real enjoyable little segment. That's Turtle's tortoise. He was Turtle saved up 60,000 channel points for that. Well, I'm glad you like it. But thank you. I was really happy with how that one turned out. It was one I was quite nervous about because most of the time I'm just doing birds. But that one was, yeah, that one went a lot better than I'd expected. I don't want to spend too much time on this bit. I think I like how that looks. I'm pretty sure I like how that looks, you know. And I'm gonna trust myself on that.
Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Let's get this looking a bit darker. Beaky's looking bro. Monologue, welcome in. Thank you very much. How's it going? Wait, hang on. What do you mean welcome in? You were here not long ago. Welcome in? We were chatting about Little Nightmares like an hour ago. Do you ever feel terrible? Oh, Funk, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Really generous, thank you. I'm glad you like them. Ah! There we go. I will one last reminder before the stream ends, and I do another reminder. One small step for man. Tomorrow there's an announcement coming. I feel ridiculous keeping going on about it. Got a little announcement tomorrow. If you're kicking about around 3 o'clock-ish, not 3, 4 o'clock-ish. A little announcement coming. It's gonna be great. I hope to see you there. If not, I'm gonna tweet about it as well. There'll be a Twitter. There'll be an tweet. So just if you like the stream, be there or be square and all that, you know. Thank you again for that, Funk. But yeah, do you know when you when someone's been in chat for a while, and you're like, oh, welcome in, and they've like I said, they've been there ages. The good thing is, Monologued is also a streamer and knows that feeling, I imagine. So it's okay. It's okay. You do know the feeling. There we go. We're sort of getting there with this, aren't we? We're very close. Very close. What's for dinner? I don't know yet. Tempted to make some pasta, you know. I do like a bit of pasta. Issue with pasta, right? Get ready for this boring story. If I want pasta, it's because I'm real hungry, like I'm starving. And only a big bowl of pasta where I choose my portions, only that will satisfy me. But usually if I'm that hungry, I can't be asked to make pasta. I just want to, you know, stick a pizza in and have that, you know. Gonna have the good old bacon cheese pasta. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Struggles, man. Hang on. Am I in the right, Give me my eyedropper. I'm ordering pizza tonight in a super lazy mood. See, I'm really thinking about takeaway, but I've made a semi New Year's resolution at least a January resolution, not spend much more money on takeaways. Like, just try and limit it a little bit, because I've spent quite a bit of money this month already, and I need to be careful. I need to. Yeah, I've got to be a bit more. Not necessarily smart. I think I'm fairly smart about it, but I need to make a few cutbacks, and that's one of the places where I definitely can. But we'll see how well it goes. I think, where is my light coming from? It's kind of coming from up here, isn't it? From top on the back. On the back it is. But realistically, this wouldn't actually be in shadow. More, not down here where we're... Do you know what we need? We need a little emote of Danger doing his dance that he did when he had the Christmas trap on. And he was just sat there going. That's the emote that I want. Festive Danger emote. I can hear my tummy rumbling. There was a stream I did. I can't remember what stream it was. I wonder if it was the 7-hour stream I did. I did a stream not long ago, and I remember I had my headphones in, and I could hear my stomach rumbling. Do you know what? It was when I streamed Broken Triad, I think. Not Broken Triad, when I streamed Ominous Bequest. And I could hear my stomach rumbling for the whole thing. And I got like real self-conscious about it. I was like, oh goodness, what are people going to be thinking? Going to be thinking, don't you dare finish streaming yet. Not until you finish this. I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. Don't know why I'd expect any different, but I knew. Love that Danger dance mode, by the way. Yes. There we go. We got a bit of texture there. We got a bit of to be honest, this should all be in shade, really, shouldn't it? Because the sun is apparently coming from up here. Yes. I'm gonna do the entire. Do you know what? I need to change this. Need to make this a bit. It's very static, very square at the end. So let's just get some fake paintbrush effects going on. Yeah. Smashing. We're almost done with this. I'm not rushing it, but we're very close, you know. And it's exciting. What I'll do is I might as well just have. Don't know. Do I kind of want to have this shadow kind of running down here? I think that probably makes sense. Something like that, I guess. I don't know if this works, if this makes sense. No, it doesn't really, does it? Does it? No. Let me finish this off and then... Nah, that don't make any sense to me. I'm gonna leave it, put it back to where it was before. Hopefully it'll let me delete that far back. Yeah, that were good. Good. I think we'll be alright. We'll be alright. What I'll do is I'll get this. Put a bit of light on the leg. Put a bit of light on the leg. He's looking wonderful, thank you. I am really, really happy with it. Dare I say it? Do you want a drink? I'm okay, thank you, Nicole. Thank you very much. Be alright. I'm probably gonna wrap up in a couple of minutes anyway, if I'm honest. I'm gonna finish this off. Come through and make some dinner. But thank you. Thank you, Steen. Thank you very much. You guys are way too nice. Way too nice. Ah, no, I've done something terrible. I've changed the opacity of the brush somehow. At some point. So a lot of this is only at 90% opacity, would you believe it? What does that mean? Yeah, not much. We'll be okay. We'll be alright. It'll be fine. It will probably, because it's only in this area and it's the shading, it'll probably have like no impact on anything. Thank you very much for the highlighted message. All right. Shading, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. No, thank you. This is something I enjoy doing. So you don't have to thank me. I think this will work. Does that make sense? I can't quite decide, you know, if it does or if it don't. I want to believe that it does. Thank you. Yeah, I've always meant to try GIMP. Because it does seem like it's all like open source as well, isn't it? It does seem like a great tool for it. I think that makes sense in my head. You know, I think I can spend too much time worrying about how this lighting would make sense and shit like that, but I think it makes a bit of sense to me. So, you know. I want to have like a few sort of... like those like ocean sounds in the background. Just something like that I think works fine. I'll be honest, I think we're thereabouts done. I think I'm just about willing to call that a finished painting. Yeah. You're about to say the name of the software. I couldn't agree more. I can't unlearn it at this point. That's the issue. Can't use anything else. Oh, you mean GIMP? Yeah, no, that is true. I thought you meant the software I was using. Yeah, do you know what I do actually? I actually really like how that sort of helps round out the face. I want to just I'll do one more bit. Far too cheap. No, do you know what I'm happy with? The thing is, like, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Because, like, I don't know. But like at 20k, you do have to stick around for quite a while to get it. I don't know. Do you know what my worry was the other day? That people would see this redemption priced at like 30k. And they would go, well, for that price, I might as well save up for the 60k one, the draw anything one. And I thought, well, I don't want people to, you know, to not ask for birds if they're too expensive, kind of thing, you know. 5k. That's the issue. I mean, yeah, maybe. It's just, like I say, I don't want people to not ask for birds. I like that people request them. I like that people like the birds. I like drawing the birds. Is that too much? No, it looks a bit glassy-eyed. If I do that. Kind of like it. Maybe if I do it ever so slightly lighter. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm happy with that. Just, oops. Hulk. Good. What sort of colours do we want on this? What is the 50k redeem? Because it's VIP, that's right. Thank you, Zach. Just constantly ask for birds. Keep asking. Well, that reassures me, see. That reassures me. Not just because I deem this bad, but this is my favourite one you've done. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. Get some nice colours. Bit more. Kind of like that. I kind of like giving stuff a little hint of another colour, you know. Does anyone actually like that I do that? I can't. I always do it as like a personal thing, because I like adding like a little hint of like pink in there and stuff like that. Because I feel like it just adds, rather than just being like stuff being like flat colours, just a little gradient in the background. It goes a long way, doesn't it? Love that. It's central. I think it's central. It's actually northern. Use it texture, exactly. Exactly that. I mean, sort of background do I want for this? What sort of background do we want in the background? Some peachy. Oh, I like that, see. It's not going to stay that colour. Although that does look nice, doesn't it? Because it does make it look kind of like midnight, isn't it? Not midnight, kind of dusk. Anyway, what am I doing? But don't worry. Don't panic. Nobody panic. Dylan, thank you very much. Too kind. Everyone's too nice. I've started doing a little underline. It's the early morning. I just woke up ready to get after it. Exactly. We can all identify with this little bird right now. This is your morning inspiration, isn't it? Gotta get the branding out there, you know. Gotta get the branding in. Stick it there. I'm gonna save that as a thing because I like it. But then I'm gonna. So what I usually do at this point is stick these. There you get more of a. And then the gangrene special. Oops. And when I say the gangrene special, I mean because this one just goes to gangrene. Oh, that's saved as well. But yeah, that'll basically do us. There you go. There you have it. Today's bird drawing. The northern crested caracara. Sorry it took most of the week, gangrene, to get this sorted for you. But there you have it. I'm probably gonna wrap up here, folks, because we went on for 3.5 hours. But that was really nice. That was a nice little stream, that. So thank you everyone for being here. I'm gonna send you on to a lovely lad called Posh Divide, who today is he's doing a charity stream. Let me just double check. I saw what charity was for earlier in the day, I think. I just want to double check it. Not in case it's like a bad charity. No, we'll just go. I've just typed prediction. Oh, don't know what I'm doing. Right. Doing a little 24-hour charity stream. So go over, show a bit of love, and we'll find out a bit about the charity, what it's all about, and yeah, we'll say hello. So thank you everyone for being in, and enjoy the rest of your night. And remember, tomorrow 4 o'clock UK time, please tune in for a big announcement. 4 o'clock tomorrow. It'll be on Twitter, but please be there if you're interested. Otherwise, check Twitter. I won't keep you any longer. Enjoy the rest of your night. Take care. Love you lots.